in the chapter that the tyrants gave farmers their land and stuff, because the nobles said they would. When the nobles come away, the tyrants were more helpful.
I think what Peter said in the book, it says that most early Greek tyrants acted wisely and fairly. And today, they're usually described as a harsh, oppressive ruler. Because, like, how they describe them today compared to how they were back then. Today, now, they sound like a dictator or something. Back then, they sounded like more like a, what you really cared about what other people thought. Talking about the tyrants, why do you think some of them refused to give away their valuable things to the farmers?
They wanted to keep it for themselves. I mean, they needed more land from them. They couldn't give it all away.
I think they wanted to keep them in noble favor. Because if they kept it with the nobles, although they already gave farmers some land, it kept them on both sides. Another thing to talk about?
Well, I was thinking how Athens is sort of like, Monday Yosei. They taught music, they taught math, they taught the arts and stuff. And I think Sparta would be very different from today, because at age 7, you don't go out to war or train, you go to school, starting around it.
Yeah, that is true. Why do you think they were taken away from their homes so early?
So they could have more power later. So instead of training when they were older, they already knew what to do.
Yeah, because I read that in the book. Now, when they turned 12, they had to sleep in these special bed things that they were tied down to, and in the morning they had to rip themselves out without knives.
Maybe it's because they wanted to have their soldiers to quickly build muscle masses as soon as they could. And 7 or 8 sounds like a pretty good time to get started and make them get into the process.
Yeah, they were 6, I think.
It said 7.
Or 7.
Something I was wondering was how the Spartans managed while the men were out in the army doing stuff. I mean, I think it would be pretty hard to take care of children when you're just one person.
Well, the children probably could just take care of themselves, considering how that the girls were taught how to compete in many sports.
That's good.
Like, the Spartan girls, they were very fit, and so they could probably fight if there was an ambush in Sparta while all of the soldiers were away.
What's your input on this one?
I agree with what Trevor said, how if they needed to, the girls could probably be a good backup while the men were out fighting.
Do you think that if Sparta learned the things that Athens did, then it'd be different? Like if Sparta was still focused on military, but they also used science, do you think things would have turned out differently?
Probably yes. Because they could have had stronger weapons, or maybe better protection.
I think they might be able to use more strategy instead of just running up with their shields and just attacking.
Because probably Sparta their empire would have lasted for a very long time, and it would still be here if they also used the things Athens did. because they it wouldn't just be search and conquer. They would also try and strike up some alliances with other empires.
An effort had that made him stand out.
I think that they had a lot of training and skills.
I think that it would be that they're organized and stern because they had to manage tax collections and enforce the law.
What puzzles me is why Sparta made boys at age 7 go to the army barracks for harsh treatment, because I think that they're a little young to go at age 7, and I think they maybe when they get a little older.
And adding on to that, I said like for the same thing that if they were going to do all the harsh treatment, then why did they wait until they were 7 and they weren't just raised in the military?
Yeah, I said, I don't know why I said long at such a young age and where they had to stay so long.
And then I read in one of the packets that we got that the government said that they started it in case the Helots started a rebel.
And like kind of on the same topic again, I said that I'm confused about why the Helots didn't rebel when the Spartans first captured them, since the military wasn't fully developed yet. And I think that maybe they were scared of the consequences that they would get because like they only started like attacking the places around them. So probably like right when they started attacking, they started like building up the government or military, and like in order to capture them, they would have to be like stronger than them. So
I think that they shouldn't have focused so much on military because if they had been in school, then they would have gone a lot farther. Like if the girls did the school and stay fit.
Do you guys have anything to add about that?
I have something to add on songs, about why they probably didn't rebel when they were first captured the Helots. I think it's probably because they had just been captured and that they probably didn't have much to rely on to try to be uncaptured.
I think they could have escaped. I know, like, I understand why they probably didn't want to rebel against them, but I think they could have escaped if they really tried.
yeah, because like since the Spartans were so focused on the military, then the Helots could probably outsmart them and like escape.
Yeah, they could have gone into where they're like, wherever they keep their weapons or whatever, might have tried to grab something and left.
I think that, like, instead of going out and fighting, I think about a third of the Spartan army should have stayed and fought against the people who conquered.
Same.
I'd like to talk about why Cleisthenes chose to choose members by the lottery. Because, like, who knows, like, if somebody gets chosen who's, like, doesn't have the right
Capabilities.
yeah, right, like, the right capabilities to be the leader.
Typically like somebody who's
Ass murderer.
A thief.
yeah, like a murderer, and then you just like since they're in control, you just like kill people.
I agree with Skylar because you don't, like, just because of the lottery picking them, you don't know who could be the leader, and it's not your choice because someone really could, like, make a mistake, and it would be bad for the government.
What do you think?
Well, I think Spartan men had to go to the military, so they needed, like most of them had to go to military for defense, and then, like, a couple members who are men as well had to stay for the government.
I think that like it said in one of the packets at the little like fine writing above where it started, it said that unlike all the others who tried to like colonize, they took the military, so maybe they were trying to outdo the others, and so they could like be more powerful.
I also have something to add about Sarah saying why like a third of the army should stay back. Like, what would happen if someone were to invade?
If someone were to invade, if the third is stay there, they probably could have fought them off. But since they were all fighting against someone else trying to conquer, that's what I thought.
You're by yourself. See what happens.
It's like, when the people from the Spartans came back, they could be captured, and then the Helots would take over
Cause
the
they,
situation.
I don't get why they didn't at least give a brief little tip on, for the people that weren't enrolled in the army to, protect themselves at all.
I know.
I said, do you agree that the big idea seemed to be that Spartans chose to be the bullies and conquer while Athens took on being fair and building a democracy? I think that Athens was probably considered to be smarter to do that, but so that the people didn't rebel or anything and say that they didn't like it because they got a fair education. But I think that the Spartans were more powerful because the military forces were so strong, and then it was just the way that they lived. They didn't know any other way, and since there would always be a bunch of military in case anybody did rebel to calm it down or